To all my Geminis, hello, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be getting into your 2023. Let's see what's coming in 2023 for all of my Geminis. I have a few different decks that I'm going to be pulling from. I have not shuffled any cards yet, and let's just hop right into your 2023 reading. Now I'm going to be pulling from tarot and oracle cards, so we're going to be getting messages from both. We already got one. Very interesting card here. I feel like in 2022, Geminis, you were offered something very beautiful, but because of something that you were going through, or maybe something you could have let go of in 2022, you weren't able to accept this offering. And a lot of you, I do see it could have been grieving. I see it was like a loss of something, or maybe a rejection of some sort, or something that just kind of rotted away or became distant. And it really took a toll on you in 2023. And it made you not be able to see a lot of the opportunities that were coming your way. But in 2022, what I see for you is that you're turning around and you're seeing a lot of these things that were being offered to you. And you know what? Lucky for you, they're still on the table. They're still there. And it's about time that you kind of turn around from the negative and you look at what this positive is that is trying so hard to come into your life. It's no longer the time to be guarded. You know, I feel like, you know, you've been guarding your finances a lot. You've been guarding yourself, your heart. And it's no longer the time to be guarded anymore, because what it's doing, it's taking you away from all these opportunities and all these things that really want to come into your life. And it's also taking you away from enjoying yourself and taking you away from beautiful things. You don't need to be guarded anymore. I feel like whatever happened to you, whatever the situation was, you know, you learned and adapted to the situation, and you learned how to survive in that specific situation, but you don't need those survival skills in what situation you are in right now. Right now, what's needed from you is to be less guarded, for you to turn around and look at the beautiful things that are being offered to you, and really to let go of the dead and let go of the rotting, let go of the things that just don't do anything for you anymore. And I see you walking straight into that path in the year of 2022. Now, the next card that comes up, this came upside down. I'm taking upside down cards for you guys for this reading. But what I see here is not taking everybody else's advice. Not taking, or not like, 2023 is going to be different for you in a way where, listen, Geminis are very social. They're very curious. And they're very versatile. Like, you know, the energy of a Gemini, you guys look at everything, and you're very open-minded, and you like to share. And what I see in 2023, though, is that you kind of pull back some of your Gemini energy of being so sharing and being so social. And a lot of you guys are just pulling your energy back into yourself, not giving it away so much. I also see a lot of you guys like stop listening to other people, because listening to other people just has drained your energy and has made you become even more guarded. So 2023 is the year that you just really listen to yourself and you follow your own path instead of being so open to everybody else's path. You know, it's such a Gemini thing. You can get wrapped up into it. But 2023 looks very different. Coming out of a era and a stage of depression for so many of you, I see. Coming out of financial debt. Something financial that was maybe a big burden on you. A lot of you I see coming out of that. I see a lot of you healing from some sort of grieving, some sort of loss, some sort of death energy. You're really just moving forward. We also have the Devil card. So again, like, a lot of people get scared of this card, but I think it's such a beautiful card, because look at where the Devil's shadow is pointing. To death. I feel like you're reawakening, like rebirth type of energy in 2023, becoming a new version of yourself and a confident version. I see a lot of you guys changing up your look, changing up your fashion, changing up what you're wearing. And a lot of you also not only just changing it up, but simplifying, just really simplifying your look, but you're going to fall in love with it. Like you're going to love the way that you look. Another thing that I see here is a lot of you making an ally with your shadow self. So, you know, the darker aspects of yourself, you're no longer fearing it or running away from it. You're just making friends with it and healing it and just learning how to make it work in your favor. I also see the Five of Cups here. Five of Cups is telling me you've been... Okay, so there's two different messages. Some of you guys have been just like overfilling yourself to the point of burnout, like overworking yourself or just overdoing yourself to the point of burnout. In 2023, you're pouring this energy back into yourself and not into other people or into specific situations. And then for some of you, I see that you have poured so much into yourself in 2022, and you thought that maybe you were being selfish and giving yourself your energy, you're, you know, taking time out or whatever you did for yourself. I feel like you did do it, but you also felt guilty for doing it. But in 2023, I want you to know that the universe thanks you for doing those kinds of things for yourself, because now in 2023, you're going to be able to give back and pour that into other things, or pour that into a different experience of your life, whether this be love, money, career, whatever it is, a new move, a new friendship, a new business venture, something you're pouring your energy into, and you only get to do that in 2023 because, and I want you to thank yourself, because you did the work in 2022. You really poured into yourself. But I do see that with you pouring that energy into yourself, you felt so bad for doing it. Like, you felt so bad for doing anything for yourself. But watch how it pays off. Now, there's a few things I wanted to pull for you, Gemini, that I feel like you're going to be releasing in 2023. We have the Death card and the Devil card. So there's a lot of energy of releasing a lot of burden, like heaviness, and whatever was making you feel real guarded. You don't need to guard your money as much as you did in 2022. I feel like a lot of you guys have put your eggs in the right baskets, but at the same time, you just felt so much guilt over doing that. But just watch. Like, I feel like there's so many good things coming for you. I feel like there's a lot of cleaning, like getting rid of junk. I feel like there's a lot of things that you've held on to, materialistic things you're going to get rid of. I feel like finances, you've already secured your finances, but it is time to kind of enjoy it a little bit more. I do feel a lot of you guys are going to be experiencing new things that are way outside your comfort zone in 2023. Let's see what else comes up. A lot of you guys might have had addictions that are really going to heal, because you heal the very thing that made you run to that addiction. And that, I think, is the best way to heal any kind of addiction. You're not healing the addiction. You're healing what makes you go to it, right? Next card that comes up, this is a really beautiful card. In this entire deck, this is the Mermaid Tarot deck. This entire deck, this is the card of my personal spirit guide. He is a shark. He's a shark god, and that is my main spirit guide. And I feel like this is him showing his presence. Very protective energy. I feel like there's going to be lots of masculine energy surrounding you in 2023, protecting you, guiding you, and just really genuinely caring about you. I also feel like there may have been a masculine energy in your life that was very weak, that might have been very draining to be around, or, you know, they were struggling in their life. But in 2023, I see a difference. I see a change. I see both of you guys coming into your own skin. So whoever this masculine energy was in your life, both of you guys are really going to heal your relationship with individually with the self, and then also with each other. So that's another thing that I see. Let's kind of get into a little bit of career. Oh, I was going to pull from this deck and I totally forgot. I'm going to put this to the side. We'll pull that in a little bit. My camera did die, so I had to stop and then come back to your reading. But we'll pull from that in just a second. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Okay, so as soon as this card came out, this card has such a heavy energy because it's like I had to take a deep breath, right? Because look at this man in this picture. He's working and working and working. And he looks like he's enjoying what he's doing. But eventually he's going to get hired. And so what I feel like in 2023, you have worked so hard in this year of 2022. In the year of 2023, that's when you get to see the fruits of your labor. Like, there's a breakthrough coming, so don't stop. Do not stop the hard work that you're putting in. I know you feel burnt out. Like, I know you feel burnt out. But keep going, because something really amazing is coming in this next year for you. And it's something that you won't have to work as hard. 2023, you're not working as hard as you did in 2022. First light, beginning a new cycle. So for some of you, I see a new job, a new career, or a new field of work, a new way to make money, something like that. And for some of you, I see, remember what I said earlier, eggs in a basket? Isn't that weird? I also see, I see a lot of like my older audience who has kids. Spending a lot more time with your children, either in their home or in your home. Spending lots and lots more time with your children in 2023. That's a big message that's coming through for a lot of you. I see also the holidays in 2023. It's going to be, your house is going to be full and lit up. Okay, so holidays are going to be a big thing. You're going to be able to celebrate. Maybe in 2022 you didn't get to celebrate so much. But next year I just see you finally accepting all of these fun moments and these opportunities to create memories. You're going to be able to do them and be able to accept them and engage with them. Narrow pathway. Don't lose yourself in it though. Tread thoughtfully. You know, I feel like you have not had a real, like, good break in 2022. But in 2023, you're going to have lots of breaks. But don't lose yourself in it. Don't get lazy in it. And don't, like, overdo yourself with just engaging with relaxed time and fun time. Because you are a very hard worker. And I feel like you can get lost in either end of the extreme, where you allow yourself to just relax and get lazy, or you can just hustle and go real hard at work. 2023 is going to be about finding that balance when it comes to work. Okay, let's see what else comes up here. I do also see you guys engaging in activities where you're high up in the air. I feel like a lot of you Geminis have a fear of being somewhere high up, like maybe like skydiving, zip lining, like fear of heights. But I feel like a lot of you guys are going to get in situations in 2023 where you're going to be like in the heights, either in airplanes, skydiving, zip lining, stuff that you do that has to do with heights, roller coasters, things like that. I feel like you're going to find a passion for it, but be careful. I want to say be careful, but I do want to also say it's a new cycle for you, that you're enjoying things that used to scare you in 2023. Surrendering unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that do not serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. What came up in the beginning of the reading, remember this card right here? You're guarded. And you're guarded because you, I think in 2022 or even years previous, you were surrounding yourself with people that created situations and circumstances in your life that made you feel guarded. So, listening to other people all the time, taking their opinions over yours, and really like taking their values over yours and letting them manipulate you and things like that, And 2023, I feel like you're coming into listening to your own heart, being less guarded, and just letting go of these energies and these connections and bonds that you made that were not serving you at all, that were draining your energy. Look at this, draining your energy to the point where they took all your energy and then you had nothing left for yourself. So 2023 is a year that a lot of you are cutting out certain people from your life, like toxic people from your life, which is good. I'm glad that you're doing it. Let's see what else is coming up. Another thing that I do see is a lot of you guys are going to have a career change. We talked about that. And this career change is going to actually probably piss some people off in your life. And you might have to cut some people off because this is a career that's going to be very good for you, very abundant. And it's going to create happiness and peace in your heart. Whereas the career you're probably currently in is not. And people might be jealous, or they get bitter, or they might even just think like you're making a mistake. But the decision is ultimately yours. And I think that a lot of you guys are going to take this new career. And it is going to piss certain people off. But that's okay. Setting up perimeters. So what are we just talking about? Assess your relationships and determine how they're aligned with your goals. The perfect way to put that. In 2023, a lot of you guys are really like reassessing a lot of your relationships. And like, are they matching up with who you are and where you're going? And are they draining your energy, or are they pushing you forward and giving you more motivation? Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. Isn't that interesting? So I do also see Geminis are not very like sharp and blunt with their words. You guys like to be nice and articulate what you're saying in a good way. But 2023, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be very sharp with your words. And you're done. Like, you're over it. And you are just, a lot of you guys are also over the fact that you have to walk on eggshells around specific people. And it made you depressed. It made you guarded of what you can say, what you can do. And those are energies that you can look forward to letting go of in 2023. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. The next card that comes up is In the Light of the Moon. A full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. We have a full moon, we have a new moon coming up very soon. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. Now, I actually have a tattoo of a killer whale on my foot. That was the first tattoo I ever got. And the reason that I got it was, first of all, I was coming out of a very severe depression. And the depression came on about from from grief. I lost somebody in my life. And the killer whale to me signified like this beautiful, huge, gigantic creature that is so gentle and soft. But if it's pissed off or hungry, it becomes a beast. And I just found it so fascinating. And also my spirits, they're from the water, and the killer whale just, I don't know, I just was so drawn to it. So I got it tattooed on my foot. And I love that tattoo. And ever since I got it, the first day I got it, I was like, this represents my freedom from my emotions, from my grief. And so, you know, grief came in your reading in the beginning. So there's like this loss or death or something that you were going through, or that you might have struggled letting go and releasing. But in 2023, I feel like, first of all, for some of you, I feel like every single full moon, whoever you lost, if this was through a death, they're going to come visit. And you're going to get signs and messages from them through your dreams or through synchronicities. You know, their favorite song might start playing out of nowhere. So keep an eye out for that. But for a lot of you, I also see you coming out of a period of grieving or depression, or a very dark struggle, challenge aspect of your life. You're really coming out of it in 2023, and the way that you're coming out of it is you're becoming stronger and sharper with your voice, and you carry your words in your voice. It's very good, very strong, and this is going to affect your relationships, your job, your career, everything, because everything we say, do, feel, touch, everything, it creates momentum. It's a magnet, right? If you read The Secret, the law of attraction, we are magnets, and specifically the things that we say and the things that we feel are the biggest magnets of all. There are spells that we cast without even knowing. And Geminis, you guys are very connected with this energy of casting spells with your emotions and your words. You guys have the energy of twins in your sign, which is really funny because look at this. We have twins here. The shadow aspect, and then our regular aspect of us, right? The next card that comes up is the Earth Angel. I am a guardian of Mother Earth and protect all who live on her. Okay. If I go silent for a little bit, I'm just kind of studying the cards. But, okay, so I see a lot of you guys walking into something in 2023 that you connect with Mother Earth a lot more. You connect with nature, planting, gardening. This could also be activities that you're doing with a loved one or a significant other. You're spending a lot more time in nature. I also see a lot of you guys probably moving more to an area where it's more nature, more trees, more water, more fresh air, something like that, more open. Just a lot more nature in your life that you're going to be engaging with in 2023, which I'm very happy that you guys are going to be doing that, because I feel like in 2022, you were kind of just stuck inside, or maybe too sad or depressed to even go out. But in 2023, this is changing. Dance. A lot of you guys are going to be getting into dance. The career change that I see for some of you could be something to do with dance, a dance instructor, or teaching dance on YouTube, something to do with dance. Or even some of you guys are going to enroll in a dance class. A lot of you guys, I feel like, are going to get back into your own skin and learn how to allow energies to flow in your own body. And dance is a really good way to do it. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to get more into that playful energy that Gemini has, but often loses because they get so warped up in life. But I see a lot of you guys getting back into dancing, maybe going out to clubs more, maybe learning how to do a specific dance, or maybe getting more into TikTok dancing. I don't know. But a lot of you guys, I do see it being a pretty big part of your life and something that is therapeutic and helps you out and gives you back the energy that you have lost in the past year. Let's see what other cards. I want to kind of go back to pulling from tarot, and then we will head out of the reading after I pull a few more cards. If you guys want to book a full-on reading with me in detail, you can actually go on my Etsy shop and book one there, or my email is down below in my description box. That is my only email. You can just email me and we'll go from there. So we have a few more cards. Let's read these and let's head out. Nine of Swords. This is the Nine of Pentacles, where you're guarding your money. Then we have the Nine of Swords upside down, where you were guarding your mind. A lot of you guys might have been suffering from nightmares. 2023 is a new year. And what I want you to do is keep something sharp underneath your pillow or your mattress. Make sure pets and kids don't get to it. But it helps you push nightmares away. So something sharp underneath your pillow. But I also feel like whatever you're healing in 2023, it's going to help you get rid of these dreams that you were having. Or maybe insomnia that you were having. You couldn't sleep. Or maybe you slept too much. Like there's an energy of heavy sleep. Or there's a heavy energy of something to do with sleep. Or there's also this energy of nightmares. And it all has to do with your thoughts and how you were processing the things that were happening in your life. 2023 looks very, very different in the way that you're going to be processing things. You no longer are going to be letting them, control your mind in a way where when something controls your mind, it starts controlling every other aspect of your life. But look at all these aspects of your life that are changing. And it's because you're healing something within yourself. And it is something that has to do with your thoughts. The next card that comes up is the King of Cups. But he's upside down. What this is telling me is a lot of you guys didn't know how to deal with your emotions, or you would just push it away. And 2023 is bringing you good conversations, good memories, cheerful experiences, joyful moments. And these are the things that are going to help you not hide your emotions. They're going to bring them out, but in such a beautiful way. Like I see a lot of really lighthearted, fun conversations that will be going deep, but it's going to be so good for you. And then the last card that comes up is Temperance. Temperance means juggling all aspects of your life in a healthy manner. And you guys are the twins, okay? So your shadow self and your actual self. And you're going to be learning how to juggle these together and make them work in harmony. I see a lot of you guys spending a lot more time in nature again with this card. And really balancing out your life. So your me time. And then your time with friends and family. And then your time for work. And then your time for cleaning. And then your time for your hobbies. Like, there's no reason for you to be guarded. The only reason you feel like you have to be guarded is because some of your energy is going into places it doesn't need to be going, and it affected your mind, made you emotional, stole your energy, and it made you guarded. But 2023 looks very, very different. I also see, for a lot of you guys that are in relationships, there's a breakthrough happening in your relationship where you don't have to like walk on eggshells in your relationship. I see a lot of you guys kind of just owning your relationship and healing it and having fun with it. I think there's going to be a few vacations you're going to have. I also see remodeling or reconstructing, like something you're doing where you're redoing an area of your house or a garden, but you're working with your hands. Like, you're not going to hire somebody to do it, you're going to do it yourself. And it's going to be very therapeutic for you. You want to work so much more with earth energy in 2023, which means you want to get your hands dirty, like in the dirt, with like trees or clay or dirt or water, or like if you're into resin or if you're into sculpting or painting, something with your hands. A lot of you guys are going to get into it, and it is going to be a new cycle, a new income source for you guys. But I want you guys to know, don't just rush into anything. Go slowly with this new passion that you're going to have. So that is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful 2023. Bye.